Morning, students. Today we are going to start the new chapter of your book, that is chapter 16, Water, a Precious Resource. Everybody knows that water is very much essential for the life. We cannot imagine our life without water. Do you know how much water is available on earth? Availability of water on earth. If from space we see the earth, it looks like this, blue green. Blue color indicates the presence of water on earth, and this green color indicates the land area on the earth. So, how much water is available? About 71% of Earth's surface is covered with water, and almost all the water on earth is contained in the form of seas and oceans, rivers, lakes, ice caps as groundwater and in the atmosphere. But most of this water is not fit for human consumption. Means we cannot use this water as a domestic use or agriculture use, because from this water 97% water is saline water. Only 3% is water which can be used. This 3% fresh water is used in household works, agriculture, or in industries. Now, the different forms of water. All of you know water exists in nature in three states: solid, liquid, and vapor. Ice is solid, and the water which we drink or use, that is the liquid state, and this is the steam or vapors. Water from seas evaporate and goes in the air, condenses back and comes to the earth back in the form of rain. And this cycle goes on. The natural process of circulation of water from land to the sky and back to the land again, this is called the water cycle. The main processes involved in water cycle are evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Let us discuss this. See this diagram. Water from seas, rivers or lake evaporate and reaches in the atmosphere, and plants also release the extra water through the process of transpiration. And in air, in the atmosphere where the temperature is less, these water vapor condenses and forms the cloud, and from this cloud rain comes in the form of precipitation on the ground, or rain falls on ground as well as on sea. All the water which is falling on the earth, it does not goes into the seas or rivers, it falls on the ground, and which is absorbed by the soil, and that process is known as infiltration. What is groundwater? Ground, that is soil. The ground has a large storage of water inside it. If we dig deeper and deeper below the earth, we will reach a level where all the space between the particles of soil and gaps between the rocks are filled with water. The upper limit of layer, that is called as water table, and the water table varies from place to place, and it may even change at a given place. हर जगह पर जहाँ पर रेन ज़्यादा होती है वहाँ पर सॉइल में वाटर ज़्यादा होता है, तो वहाँ पर वाटर टेबल का लेवल अप होगा, और जहाँ पर रेन कम होती है तो सॉइल में वाटर कम एब्जॉर्ब हुआ होता है और वहाँ पर हमारा क्या है, वाटर टेबल जो होती है उसका लेवल क्या होता है, लो होता है. Therefore, the water found below the water table is called as groundwater. Means if you dig the soil deeper and deeper, you get water below there, and that water level is known as water table. And the water which we take out, that water is called as groundwater. The rainwater and water from other sources such as rivers, pond seeps through the soil and fills the empty space and cracks deep below the ground. जो हमारी सॉइल होती है उसमें नीचे स्पेस है, जब रेन हुई या रिवर्स का पानी है तो वो सॉइल जो है, अगर आप फर्श पर पानी गिराते हो, थोड़ी देर बाद वो क्या हो जाता है, एब्जॉर्ब हो जाता है, सूख जाता है, ड्राई अप हो जाता है, कुछ तो इवेपोरेट हो जाता है और कुछ सॉइल अपने अंदर एब्जॉर्ब करती है. तो उस प्रोसेस को, द प्रोसेस ऑफ सीपिंग ऑफ वाटर इनटू द ग्राउंड इज नोन एज इनफिल्ट्रेशन. और जो ग्राउंड वाटर है, जो हमारी सॉइल के भी ऊपर जब हम डिग करते हैं पानी आता है और हमारी सॉइल में बहुत नीचे क्या है, रॉक्स हैं और उसके ऊपर वो पानी स्टोर हुआ होता है, उस वाटर टेबल को हम क्या बोलते हैं, एक्वीफायर. द ग्राउंड वाटर इज स्टोर्ड बिटवीन द लेयर्स ऑफ हार्ड रॉक्स below the water table is called as एक्वीफायर. जो सॉइल में से हम पानी ले रहे हैं, जो ग्राउंड से हम पानी ले रहे हैं, उसको बोलते हैं ग्राउंड वाटर. और जो सॉइल वाटर एब्जॉर्ब करती है उसको बोलते हैं सॉइल मॉइस्चर. और उस प्रोसेस को, एब्जॉर्बिंग वाटर प्रोसेस को, we call it as infiltration, and the level of the water in the ground is known as water table.